was the Abney Troop. So we're taking a dive into a game that caused a wee bit of controversy a few months ago, and that is Kill the Justice League. Initial gameplay disappointed a lot of people, and credit to the studio. They says they'll go back, fine-tune things, tweak things a little bit, and tonight was episode 1 of some deep dives that they will be doing, kind of revealing new stuff with the game, and it looks like they've put that time to good use. I like what I've seen so far. We will be looking at a ton of gameplay in this video. I did condense the video down a little bit because it's like 20 minutes long, so I wanted to just kind of get into the meat and potatoes, all the juicy gameplay stuff. The link to the full video will be in the description, but I want to kind of just keep it to all this kind of core gameplay stuff so we can just kind of have a wee discussion, see what we like, what we're maybe still a bit unsure of. But overall, I am still kind of holding out hope for this one, and I think it could deliver. We'll take a look at the new gameplay right now. As like I said, 11 minutes, I've kind of trimmed back just about half, trying to keep it nice and precise, and let's go.
Where are we going? And who are we killing?
At Rocksteady, storytelling and character depth are the core DNA of our game. These are not features, but Rocksteady fundamentals. With Suicide Squad,
I think the visuals are looking nice, by the way. I think the characters are looking crisp.
Coming from Batman, where it was just from his perspective, just from his lens. Now getting
The
to see
goat.
the world through the villain's eyes was really the hook for us.
It's a nice fresh
Suicide
twist on
Squad Kill
things.
the Justice League is a third-person action shooter that can be played solo or with your friends.
And with
It's a
friends,
story-driven
I think
game
this can be
that
a
highlights
hell of
Rocksteady's
experience with a full
of bringing
squad.
characters to life. As a Suicide Squad, you'll be forced to take on an absolute impossible mission. You must kill the Justice League.
We want the mechanics of the game to really reflect the personalities of the squad.
I'm always first on the trigger.
We want their moves to be flamboyant, exaggerated, chaotic.
Let's make like cheap chewing gum and not stick around.
Traversal and
Now,
stuff
our
looks
4
so
members
good.
of Task Force X find themselves inside Metropolis. At twice the size of Gotham City in Arkham Knight.
Gonna be big. Twice the
Big,
size.
loud, it's a battlefield. It's a place built for verticality.
And it looks nice and
mobility,
vibrant.
a unique fusion of enhanced traversal, gunplay, and melee weapons, creating a supervillain empowerment that we think is a totally.
Imagine just
original
having a couple of
gameplay
mates on,
experience.
just
We're not just trying to do what we
traversing
did before. We're
around,
making something
fluid
which fits the source material that we think will make
action.
an interesting story, but will feel different.
The LexCorp.
Amanda Waller, the director of the government agency Argus, sends the team behind enemy lines into Metropolis.
And again, I think visuals are looking nice, by the way.
Oh, dead
Like, I'm digging it.
Hidden in an underground train station, the team finds a secret elevator.
Through these doors lies the inner
This place
sanctum
looks
of the
familiar.
Justice League. Sounds very grand, doesn't it?
Big Batman helmet there.
She's a dame who
Didn't
can
realise his
almost
head
make
was
me
that big.
listen to a boring PSA.
Don't touch anything that's gonna set off an alarm. I ain't fighting any supers for you.
I have read much about the Justice League, and still, they are larger than I expected.
Big Samoa Joe.
Those
To
holograms
any
aren't
wrestling nerds
actual
out there like me.
size, Shark Man.
We all can. Big Samoa Joe.
Hey man, watch the shit! Glass.
I'm okay.
What the hell you got there?
Thought this baby was a myth. Speed Force Gauntlet. Back when Doc Savannah tried to lift Flash's gimmick.
And I love this, because they've gave them gadgets for traversal, and I like just this wee quick story, just kind of showing you how they got some wee gizmos that kind of help traversal, and it's no just like a brush away comment like, oh, I got yada 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 gadget. Just a wee glimpse into all these wee utilities that they can use. I like that wee touch story-wise. Riddler's hat.
You found the Riddler's hat of invisibility.
Poor fella.
Where'd the shark go?
Children.
Ooh, nothing says international assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
Hell yeah.
I'd break my damn neck.
You're probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway.
Again, that transition feel like cutscene into
So here we're
gameplay. The
taking these
graphics look
iconic
phenomenal
characters
still.
who don't typically traverse the way they do in our game. But that's the beauty of our storytelling. We've managed to take these unique abilities and make that an extension of their personalities.
Our power is undeniable.
They mention traversal so much, and again, it looks impressive, man.
We loved working with Gotham and making that a world for players to experience, and we wanted to do that with a new location.
Good to get out of that
And again, the scale of the city looks awesome. And
We
again,
felt that Metropolis was
vibrant.
the natural next step to extend that. And what better way to introduce it than through an invasion from Brainiac with no Justice League to save them?
It's a big old skull.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
The entire game is about fighting behind enemy lines.
Oi, Wally, what the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here. There's a giant skull in the sky.
Congratulations, Task Force
Now, with games like
X.
these,
You're
the
first
bread and
asset
butter is going to be
to
end
Metropolis
game
alive. We're
activities,
sending a
level
single transponder to your
caps.
location.
Is it going to
They're
seem too
essentially Brainiac's
repetitive,
backyard.
or is it going to
Your orders
feel
are to activate that
like the end
transponder.
game grind is actually a worthwhile thing to invest your time into? You're always going to have an element of repetitiveness, but do the high-end activities
And there's no
challenge you
civilians
enough?
left. Brainiac's killed them or made them into soldiers to do his bidding. And through this corruption, the people of Metropolis have
Fighting
become
Brainiac
extensions of
zombies,
Brainiac.
basically.
Hey guys!
Oh,
Thinking I shouldn't eat that
recognise that
extra
green
taffy
stuff.
part in my lunch.
What the player knows from our title and what the Suicide Squad is about to find out is that
see a
here,
lantern?
the Justice League are the bad guys. They've been corrupted by Brainiac, and over the course of the game, your mission will be to kill them.
Flash.
And you'll see good Flash. First few glimpses we've seen a Brainiac,
Doesn't leave anyone behind.
evil Flash.
Make you right, buddy.
You know,
So we get to see the good
that's
version.
just what I was gonna say.
You're going to be fighting the Justice League.
Hey, Metropolis.
There's nothing more high stakes than the boss battles we have in this
And
game.
this is what I was
These
talking
are
about.
gods like Green
Boss
Lantern,
fights,
Batman, Superman,
teamwork,
the Flash.
low dupes.
I see you've already stolen traversal equipment. You'll need it to stay off the streets. Setting a new recon point. Go.
At the heart of each character's playstyle is their traversal. Traversal gives the player total freedom.
Yeah, but look
Every
at
character has their
the
own way of getting
backdrop on
around
that looks nice,
determines
man.
How the player moves through this world.
Don't like to boast, but how great was I?
Controlling a superhero character is fundamentally it's a power fantasy for all players. We wanted movement through the city to be fun. Just existing and moving around.
I like
in
hearing that
Metropolis
word,
is a good
fun.
time.
Metropolis is quite a normal city. Well, as normal as a city can be in the DC universe.
We spent a lot of time trying to get that art direction correct, trying to get the feel for it correct. You get to see all the kind of DC lore that builds this space.
Again, it looks fluid as hell, man.
Not just a building, it's a daily planet. You know, there's a lot we can inject into the city that makes it more than just a city.
Penguin is not truly a penguin.
Yeah, mate. And I'm not a
I know people
boomerang.
are probably still
It is
have their
known for its
negative stuff
size,
to
its
say, and that's
scale,
fine.
anything
Everybody's
from the
granted
DC lore,
to
you
an
look at
opinion, but
Metropolis
for
as
me
the city
personally,
of tomorrow.
liking games like Destiny and stuff like that, like, I love to lose myself in games like this, man, where just dropping in with a wee party of folk and just grinding loot.
It's just a great way for players to experience Metropolis in a new way.
Can't wait to see how builds and stuff all kind of like work out, and
All this
yeah, I want to
grapple
just
is a way
grind
to let you
time,
take advantage
just
of the environment, to quickly
trying
get
to
out of
find
troublesome situations.
the perfect build.
Or she can use it to quickly close the distance to introduce them to her
I think
baseball bat.
some of the gunplay looks a bit
Swinging from the background lets her circumvent the trooper's
lackluster,
shield.
but I actually didn't think that's too big an issue.
It can also let her catapult herself into the air
I
to shoot the
like
corrupted from above.
that traversal, melee, and shooting all seems to seamlessly puzzle together, so it's not like you're just standing shooting still for ages. It looks like it's some elements of the shooting mechanics. I'm like, but then if you tie it in with melee and stuff.
Juggle kills and also break enemies' shields. Juggling an enemy with a melee attack means they take guaranteed critical hits from all guns for a short period after. Shoot enemies in their legs and then close the distance to do a shield harvesting strike to get some shield back.
Get some shields back and stuff. So I'm liking these wee kind of mechanics to combat.
Let's shift focus to King Shark.
Cause to celebrate!
King Shark is literally death from above, which he gladly shows with his Atlantean drop attack. He's the character that can take the most punishment. Heavy weapons, assault rifles and shotguns.
He's your
trusted
Titan.
cleavers, sickles and combat knives for some raw
Destiny
reaction.
nerds out there.
For the bigger enemies, each character gets a super
smasher
powerful
of the
single
group.
target attack. The Suicide Strike. This one-shots any enemy hit, but it takes longer to recharge, so it's important to use it tactically. Finally, Deadshot.
See, you're low caliber, and I'm high caliber.
His traversal is made to let him create his own vantage points. This works great with his weapon loadout, sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols. For more up-close action,
I like the
Deadshot
look of him.
relies on
Him and
some
Harley.
iconic wrist cannons.
I'm liking the
One
look of it.
thing we really wanted to bring into this game was a reimagined version of the Arkham counter system and mix that with our traversal and shooter gameplay. Introducing Counter Shot. Each enemy has a different reaction to the counter shot. Some will be stunned, some will take damage, some will be interrupted and then get really annoyed. Now let's take a look at Harley absolutely demolish Brainiac's forces with all these tools.
I say this, I'm liking the look of it. Like they just says they're just kind of utilising all the aspects.
Oswald Cobblepot.
There is Big Penguin.
My man, do we have a job for you?
Handsome as ever.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
Thanks for joining us for episode 1 of Suicide Squad Insider.
So there we have it. So personally, I'm still optimistic. There's a lot of stuff I like. There's some stuff that still maybe looks like it could get worked on a bit, but overall, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, everybody's entitled to opinions. I'm certainly never going to die in the hilly defending something. Like, I just want to play what I want to play, and it's something that I still feel like I want to put some time into. Let me know in the comments what we're thinking. Big hit, big dud. What's the thoughts? Are we feeling a wee bit more optimistic? Obviously, we'll get some more episodes dropping, and we'll get a wee bit more of a deep dive in. So hopefully, come the end of it all, it's all looking good. But again, sound off in the comments. Hit that wee thumbs up. Hit the sub button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.